Hey, seventh graders, now you're going to work on the paragraph organizer for your first paragraph of our summative. Remember, our statement of inquiry is authors influence perspectives and teach lessons as they explore the idea of inclusion and how it relates to communities. And our specific inquiry question that you're going to be answering is, how is the author trying to influence the reader's perspective on community and or inclusion? So, the first thing you're going to do is download the organizer. It's called Monsters Paragraph Organizer, and it's on this Canvas page. Add it to Notability, read it over, and think deeply about the two questions. How is Rod Serling trying to influence the audience's perspective? And then also think about, I'm going to need to find a quote. So after you've downloaded that, then click through the posters. There's a slideshow later on this page. View those posters created by our class and other classes to get ideas for your paragraphs. After you've viewed the posters, then you're going to fill in the organizer. So, for example, I looked at this poster about inclusion, and that got me thinking about what Rod Serling is saying about inclusion. So I wrote this sentence: Serling is trying to get the audience to learn that in order to take over a community, you just need to get people to fight and not be inclusive. Remember, you are not going to be mentioning characters' names here. You are just going to be talking about what Rod Serling wants us to do. As a reader, what should we be thinking and doing and changing about our own lives or about our society? Then you need to write down a quote. Now, you could use the quote that you saw on this poster or a different poster to prove the point that Serling's trying to get the audience to learn that in order to take over a community, just need to get people to fight and not be inclusive. So I found this quote: You're standing here, all set to crucify, all set to find a scapegoat, all set, oh, I gotta move this, all desperate to point some kind of finger at a neighbor, right? So that talks about how they're excluding each other. So I found that quote. After you've done that, then you can go on to the next one.